Hi everyone, I'm Layo, the marketing specialist, and I'm joined by Rachel here today. Rachel, please introduce yourself a little bit.
All right. Hi, I'm the child life assistant here at Nankind.
Thank you, Rachel, for joining me. And as you might know, today is International Self-Care Day. And we normally all go through stressors. Everyone is going through the hustle and bustle of life and, all the demands that life throws at us. We always want to remind our community to take a step back and really care for themselves. And what a better way to do it, or a better day to do it on than International Self-Care Day. So we decided to ask our community what their self-care routine is and why they do these routines. And we had a lot of entries, so we just thought, why not just come here and read them out to you all and also hear what you all do for self-care. So I'll get started. So some of our volunteers answered, and one that I find really interesting is from Jonas, who says she likes to make and use herbal organic skincare products and read books, and she does this because it boosts her self-confidence, because taking care of herself feels like she won a fortune. I find that very, very interesting, and I think a lot of people also had a lot to say about their self-care routine, for sure. Like even Zoe here says that she loves to take long showers and she likes doing her skincare routine and also tidying up her room, putting on her PJs and getting a snack and watching a comfort show. And she does this because it helps ground her and helps her unwind and relax before bed. Like she has her own me time, and that's a very interesting one. Skincare is a huge thing for a lot of women specifically.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love doing my skincare. Sometimes when I'm feeling really stressed or like I'm having more of a low day, I like to do my skincare, do my hair, put some makeup on. It just makes me feel a little bit more put together.
Exactly.
And a little bit more in control.
Yes. Yeah. I'll say that as well. Like, especially for me, like I have dry skin, so the products that I put on my skin are very, very important to me. So I try to take some time to figure out what works for my skin. And when I actually it's not every time I have time for my self-care routine, like my skincare specifically, I must say, but when I do, it feels really relaxing, and like they all said, you can ground yourself in that
refreshing
mood. Yeah, very refreshing for sure. So do you want to read one of the entries?
Yeah, so we had another person say that they love doing indoor daily exercises. They do this to have an increased heart rate and calm down. Their head feels clear and they're able to face their day with vigor and organization.
Wow.
Do you ever work out?
Oh, I love to work. In fact, everyone that knows me right now in 2025 knows that I've been on an exercise journey. Like fitness journey is very big for me this year. So in terms of what I eat and also the activity. So I try to go to the gym 4 times a week at least. Yeah, and then I'm very big on my portion control. And for me, it's self-care because I can actually see the results, especially once the results start to show. You feel like, okay, this is something I could control and I could literally see what it did for me, and then it makes you keep wanting to keep going. So that's a really, really good one. And I know a lot of people also said that. Even when I asked some of our colleagues, Larissa said she likes exercising because it makes her feel active. Like the days when she doesn't exercise and she sleeps and just has a normal night of sleep, normal day, but when she wakes up she feels more tired than when she actually exercises.
I think another big reason why a lot of my friends, for example, work out a lot is just the feeling of productivity. They feel like they've had a productive day when they get up in the morning and go to the gym or go for a long walk or whatever they decide to do. It just adds the extra layer of productivity to their day.
1000%. Yeah, that's a really, really good one for sure. And I know a lot of other people had something to say about exercise and all sorts, but one that also sparked my interest was this one of unwinding with a good book. And she said that she does this because this self-care routine helps to ground her in the present without the daily anxieties and pressures influencing her current state of mind. And I know another person also said that works with us, Sunny. She said she likes to read because it's like a way of escaping into the author's world. And when you're reading, you just don't have to think about what's happening. Like, you can just think about someone else's reality, and whether it's romance or, you know, whether it's like even self-care or self-help, like you can just take a break for just that moment. So what do you think? Are you a reader?
I'm not a reader. I really only, most of the books that I've read have been for school. I'm not a big reader. And
I'm guessing like for school you have to read a lot, so you're just like at the end of the day, I've read so much, I just want to do something else.
Yeah, it's in my undergrad, it was a lot of like just textbook reading.
Yeah.
But now in my child life degree, it's a lot of like, for some of my classes we read novels but children's books.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
so
a couple of hundred pages.
Wow.
And then like at the end of the semester we'll have an assignment. So like you really have to read those books.
Oh my.
And I just hate it. It stresses me out more than it relaxes me.
Yeah, so your self-care routine should definitely not be stressing, not reading. No. Yeah, so like these are all really fun. And I also like the fact that we're just doing something that is more positive, because there's all these different stressors that come up during like our lives just in general as adults, and you know, we complain, but sometimes it's always just good to just take a step back and think, okay, what actually works for me and what makes me feel grounded, and what can I control? And these are all really lovely ideas. Like we wouldn't be able to read through every single one of them, but I know one of our volunteers, she sent me some of the work that she has been doing for the past year, and it's so beautiful. I'm going to share it on our stories for sure. And she has like literally gone into art, so she's been painting, and she said she finds it very fun and therapeutic. Like, it's a great way for her to unwind and be creative. So she bakes, she paints, she does all sorts of things. And she even says volunteering also. Aww. That's so cute. Thank you so much, Diana, for saying that. But what do you think of painting?
You know what? During COVID, I painted a lot. I would buy these small canvases from the dollar store.
Yeah.
And just like
acrylic
paint, and I would paint a lot of logos. Like, I painted a sneaker once. I did the Rolling Stones logo.
Oh my gosh, so creative.
Yeah, and then I took it all to my dorm room.
Yeah.
In first year university.
Oh, that's so sweet. And also, you also paint your nails.
I do. Yes,
right?
That is definitely one of my big self-care tips. I love doing my nails.
Oh, very cute. Do you have any other self-care tips that you want to share? Like, is there any other routine that you like?
I think that just going on a walk, even if it's just, you know, like a quick walk around the block, it really gets you out into nature
1000%.
and just gets you some fresh air and resets your mind in a way. And then you can go back and you can go home and you can lie in your bed and just relax.
That actually reminded me of someone, like, actually, this was from our parents, and she said she likes to run. In fact, she participated in a marathon like a few weeks ago, and you know, it just made her feel like she had really achieved something like that, you know. And I guess that's so big. Like, that's such an accomplishment. Imagine being able to actually finish that marathon. Like, she was sick, but now she's doing much better. And I feel like that just gave her another sense of like, fulfillment, accomplishment. Yeah. So,
you know what I did a couple years ago with my mom and my sister? Have you ever done the Color Me Rad or heard of it?
No.
So basically, I believe it's a 5K run or walk.
Oh, wow.
And there's like different stations, and at each station, people throw this, it's almost like powdered paint. And they throw it at you, and so like by the end of the race, you're covered in like all these different like colors of powdered paint. It was a lot of fun. We ended up walking it, or walking most of it.
Yeah,
but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and I did it with my mom and my sister, so it was like a nice bonding moment as well. This was like way before COVID, but
I really love it.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, look at this. Like, we have so many wonderful ideas, and I'm sure we've given you all like some very nice ideas. So I would really love to hear what you all do for self-care. Like for me, I've said some of the things that I do. Like for instance, exercise is a big one for me this year, and just creating new recipes. Even though I don't love to cook, but when I can create something new, I find it really interesting. And then I've picked up reading as well. I actually do like reading, and before it was just self-help, but now I've started doing more like fictional stuff, and I find it really interesting just to read all these different details, and like someone said, really get into the mind of the author. And then lastly, I just love my TV shows. I don't know if you can really call it self-care.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To be honest, this is my self-care because it's just an escape. Like you don't get for one moment here or there, you just don't have to like overthink anything. You can just, and it is so seamless. Think about it. You don't have to like sit down and read and understand. Like you just put on your TV and
I think anything can be self-care.
True.
As long as you enjoy it and it grounds you and stress you out even more.
Yeah. So let us know what you think in the comment section. Share some of your self-care tips, your routines with us. We would really, really love to hear from you. I just love this, like that we're all sharing and like trying to help each other. That's what we're all about here at Nankind, and we wish you a lovely International Self-Care Day. Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye.